stop drinking so much.
It would be the alcohol.
Yeah, probably be the alcohol. Like I've come full circle on alcohol. And I did some other things I'm not particularly proud of in the nightclub days, but alcohol, it's not the alcohol, it's what the alcohol becomes. So alcohol becomes something called acetaldehyde when it's converted in the liver, and this drops the pH of your blood, makes you more acidic. You know, the hangover that you have is from the acidity. It's from the, which is why breath work can walk you right out of a hangover. Hydrogen gas can walk you right out of a hangover. If you use a hydrogen tablet, you can walk your way right out of a hangover. It's that inflammation, that vasoconstriction. In fact, interestingly, most people that suffer from headaches, especially chronic migraines, there's a really interesting study in the Wiley Journal of Headaches where they actually looked at migraine headache sufferers and found an inverse relationship between sodium and migraine headaches. So in other words, as sodium went up, migraine headaches went down. As sodium went down, migraine headaches went up. And what was the reason for this? Because most people think that the headache is coming from their brain. That's not true. There are no pain receptors in the brain. The brain is actually not capable of generating a pain signal. So nothing that you're feeling when your head hurts is your brain. There's a covering over the brain called the dura. And this, imagine saran wrap stretched over the top of your brain, right? And the dura is fraught with pain receptors. And it hates two things. It hates being stretched and it hates being contracted. What determines whether or not it's stretching or contracting? The sodium gradient. It's called osmosis. So very often you can put, and don't take my word for it, please go to the Wiley Journal of Headaches and read this study. 3,919 participants, I think, in this study. It's a very, very well-structured meta-analysis. And just try, especially if you're a migraine sufferer, just try adding Baja Gold sea salt to your morning routine and see if after 7 days of doing that you have any further headache.
So how do you avoid a hangover?
Avoid drinking would be the first thing.
Let's just say you're drinking.
Okay.
Though. Let's just say you want to have a few drinks, but you don't want to feel like crap the next day. Because I've seen so many things like the charcoal supplements.
Yeah, but that's
pills you take.
That's trying to bind it. I would say dose up on the B vitamins, the complex of B vitamins, and a very specific form of B12 called methylcobalamin. Hydrate while you're drinking, and in the morning, same exact thing. You want to get rid of a hangover, the worst hangover of your life. In 10 minutes, this is how you do it. Take 10 ounces of water, put in hydrogen, an elemental magnesium tablet that will effervesce into hydrogen gas, add a mineral salt. You can use Celtic salt, you can use Baja Gold sea salt. I would prefer that, not a partial supplement that just has potassium, magnesium, and sodium. Use a real mineral salt. Whack that back, and then go outside preferably, and just do a short round of breath work. Try doing 5 obnoxiously deep breaths, followed by a very long pause on the exhale. And I'll explain why. And when I mean obnoxious, I mean obnoxiously deep breaths. Get a lot of oxygen into your lungs. On your 5th exhale and hold your breath as long as you can. The reason for that is that carbon dioxide is the main vasodilator in the human body. We think it's nitric oxide. It's not. It's carbon dioxide. The reason why you get vascular during exercise is because of the CO2 going back to the heart or going back to the lung. And so if we hold our breath, what will happen is the CO2 will build up. You will get a vasodilation. And then when you breathe in again, that oxygen will smack the tissues. Do 3 rounds of that. 3 rounds of 5 obnoxious breaths, a hydrogen tablet. I use one called H2 tabs to put hydrogen gas in your water and and mix it with mineral salt. Your hangover will be gone in 10 minutes. I don't care how hard it is.